I have the honor to present to you today a communication titled Risk Factors of Vitamin A Deficiency in Preschool Children in Eastern Algeria city Constantine. Vitamin A exists in two forms: a preformed form of animal origin, found in the liver, fish oil, dairy products, butter, and eggs, and a provitamin form of plant origin, present as carotenoids that give the yellow and orange color to vegetables and fruits. Vitamin A origin animal is known as retinol. Both retinol and carotenoids ingested are transformed into retinol esters in the intestine. In the liver, retinol is released and then binds to a carrier to enter the blood circulation, reaching the target cells. Within the target cell, retinol undergoes chemical reaction to form retinoic acid, which is the most active form of retinol. Retinoic acid exerts its effects in the nucleus of the cell. Like all vitamins, vitamin A is not synthesized by the body, hence its importance in maintaining good health. It plays a significant role in vision, growth, and thyroid and glucose metabolism. It is involved in immune responses and in the prevention of certain cancers, anti-cancer. Vitamin A deficiency is highly prevalent among children aged 36 to 72 months. The most affected regions are Southeast Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa, in countries where the diet is low in animal products but rich in cereals. For assessing vitamin A studies, we have clinical indicators, histological indicators. Biochemical indicators involve measurement of serum retinol and retinol binding protein, and the estimation of dietary vitamin A intakes by dietary surveys. Clinical indicators include 1. Night blindness, 2. White dot spot, 3. Keratomalacia, and the final stage is xerophobia, it is blindness. Study objective. This cross-sectional survey aimed to assess the vitamin A status for simple or preschool children from the most disadvantaged neighborhood in the city of Constantine, eastern Algeria, and to estimate the risk factors for vitamin A deficiency. In the experimental part, we have three parts. First, a cross-sectional survey using a questionnaire to collect information about the child and his family. 2. Dietary survey using a food diary. 3. Blood sampling and serum retinol assay by HPLC. Concerning dietary intake section, for each food ingested by each child, we calculate the average daily intake. Vitamin A and carotenoid content were calculated using food composition tables. Results part. We assessed serum retinol for 133 children. 16.54% of children are vitamin A deficient, with serum retinol levels below 0.7 micromoles per liter, and 44.36% have low vitamin A reserves. 41.4% of vitamin A deficiency are girls, and 58.60% are boys. Half of deficient children are aged between 16 and 72 months. Constant breastfeeding. The average duration of breastfeeding in a deficient group was lower than in non-deficient. but the difference is not significant. As shown in figure, in cases when the duration of breastfeeding is less than 6 months, the rate of deficient children is the highest. But where the duration of breastfeeding is longer than 9 months, the rate of non-deficient is the highest. More than 50% of the deficient and non-deficient children had dietary diversification at the age of 6 months, the age recommended by WHO. However, the percent of deficient children who received delayed dietary diversification at an age greater than 6 months is the highest. We noticed that the percent of university-educated mothers and the percent of households head who are small traders, self-employed, are higher in the non-deficient group. We noted also that the majority of mothers have no occupation in the two groups. Retinol animal origin represents the important part of total vitamin A intake for all children. For all children, the main sources of vitamin A are milk, eggs, and margarine. The quantities ingested are high in the non-deficient group for milk and margarine. For eggs, the results are almost the same in the two groups. We found significant differences between deficient and non-deficient children only in the age group between 48 and 60 months. For boys, the difference was in intake of milk and margarine. For girls, the difference was in intake of eggs and margarine. Margarine is consumed significantly more by the non-deficient between 48 and 60 months. In Algeria, margarine is a good source of vitamin A. It is supplemented with this vitamin. This table shows that deficient consume fewer vegetables and fruits than non-deficient, with the exception of carrots and tomatoes in sauce and pizza. Conclusion. A moderate prevalence of vitamin A deficiency was found in our sample, 16.54%, despite the low social class of the children households. For all children, the diet is low in meat, vegetables, and fruits. The vitamin A daily intake is inadequate, but essentially animal origin. According to the results of this study, the risk factors of vitamin A deficiency are the duration of breastfeeding. The children non-deficient had breastfeeding longer than the deficient on average. The bad nutritional quality of meals introduced into children's diet between the ages of 3 and 6 months. Better the diet quality is, better the vitamin A status of children is. Mothers' low level of education and low family incomes not allowing to access to food rich in vitamin A, resulting in children's diet not diversified, lacking in meat, vegetables, and fruits. Based on these results, it is clear that measures must be taken to improve the socioeconomic status of poor families in Algeria to promoting the quality of their diet. Nutritional education for mothers aims to encouraging breastfeeding and teaching them to diversify adequately their children's diet would prevent serious nutritional deficiencies among children from the most deprived social strata in Algeria. Thank you for your attention.